How's it going, everybody? The Roundtable of Rathe here, bringing you another webcam flesh and blood gameplay video. This time we're doing a classic constructed game on my side of the table, which is the Levia. I am Jim. I'm playing Levia. I'm playing it with her Ravenous Meataxe, the Scabskin Leathers, the Gambler's Gloves, a Carrion Husk, and a No Rune Hood, since my opponent Mark, who will go over his character and items, is playing Chane. So Mark, tell the people what you got over there.
All right, we got Chane from the Blitz pack, full art, looking pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah.
We also got some Arcanite Skullcap, the Aether Ironweave, Asp with the Arknight, and the Snapdragon Scales. And my weapon is the Galaxy Black Chain Whip, as I like to call it.
It is a chain whip. I feel like they named him Chane and then designed that weapon. Like they had to put some chain links in his weapon. They had to.
Oh yeah.
So we did roll off prior to starting the video, and I did win the roll off. I elected to go second. So in just a second here, we're going to get started. Mark is going to go first. You'll see we use dice to indicate a lot of the resource points. I'll use dice to indicate my blood debt. We'll try to explain things as we play them. We know Monarch is a relatively new set, and so hopefully whether you're an experienced player or a beginning player, you can enjoy and take away something from our video. So, all right, Mark, I'll kick it over to you to get it started.
Awesome. Okay. Let me think this bad boy through.
Go ahead. Take your time.
Yeah, I know.
While Mark is thinking, you'll notice the Darth Vader playmat underneath. The Roundtable of Rathe used to be the Loth Wolf Pack when we used to play a lot of Star Wars Destiny. So we have a lot of Star Wars Destiny swag from our days playing Destiny.
What's your arcane barrier? You just got one?
Just the No Rune Hood.
All right, so, cool. We're gonna start by tapping the Grasp of the Arknight, which pay 2, create a rune chant, and then it costs an additional for every rune chant I have, and I have none, so it's straight up 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna have 1 floating, and there's my Rooney. With that 1 floating, I am going to tap Chane, make a Soul Shackle, and then the next Runeblade or Shadow card gets go again. I'll spend the 1, play a Vexing Malice blue, so it is coming at you for 1 Rune Chant Arcane, 2 Arcane, and 1 Physical, and then it has go again.
Alright, so we will... So I can do this, correct? I can pitch a yellow to take one of those, the Rune Chant token on the No Rune Hood.
Yep.
Have 1 resource still floating, and then use it on the No Rune Hood to block 1 of the 2 from the Vexing Malice?
Correct.
Okay. Then I'll take the second one because I only have a No Rune barrier of 1. And then what is the physical attack?
1.
Let's block with a Boneyard Marauder.
Cool. For my go again action, I'll pitch a blue and swing with the sword for 1, and then if that gets through, 1 arcane.
I will block with a Writhing Beast Hulk.
Cool. I will Arsenal pass.
Alright, 2 cards in the graveyard for me, which is an important mechanic for Levia. 1 cycling to the bottom of the deck, 1 in hand. Drawn back up. Alright, so we will roll the Scabskin Leathers, and for the people who are unfamiliar, the Scabskin Leathers have a once per turn action, roll a 6-sided dice, and gain action points equal to half the number rounded down. I rolled a 5.
Okay, that's good.
So a 5 divided by 2 is 2.5, rounded down. Gives me 2 action points for the turn. The first action point will be to play a Barraging Bighorn yellow, costing 2, so I'm going to pitch a yellow Graveling Growl, no resources floating, and Barraging Bighorn yellow is a 6 power attack that states as an additional cost to play Barraging Bighorn, discard a random card. So I will discard random card as a Shadow of Blasphemous. And Barraging Bighorn says, while Barraging Bighorn is defended by less than 2 non-equipment cards, it gains Go Again. And what that means is if Mark does not defend with 2 cards on this chain link, this card will have the Go Again clause.
Ah. You got Go Again built in, but you already have another action point. Either play or pitch. Alright. No defense.
No reaction from me.
I'll do a Fate Foreseen. Allows me to opt 1.
Yep.
The thing about doing these opt 1s with Chane is you can see what card you're gonna pop in your blood deck next turn.
Yeah.
And obviously I don't want to do that one because I'll just be throwing it away. So I'm blocking 4.
No reaction from me.
No more reactions from me.
Alright, so he takes 2 damage, and then since it was defended by less than 2 non-equipment cards, this card does gain Go Again, which then still grants me an action point after this Go Again, because this Go Again has yet to resolve. Unfortunately, due to the discarded random card mechanic, I cannot do anything else this turn, which is okay. I got a lot of cards in my graveyard so far, and early game you want to stockpile the graveyard with Levia, and I'll have 4 cards there and just continue to kind of grind out this matchup. So I will arsenal this card. I cannot swing the Meataxe. I cannot get enough resources, so I will pass over to you.
Cool. I got 1 Soul Shackle. And just for the people who don't know, at the beginning of your action phase, banish the top card of your deck. I'll be doing this a lot. So I banish a Malvern Skies, which I cannot play from the banish zone, and it also does not have blood debt, so it just goes in my banish pile.
That is called a win for Levia. Levia, whatever we call her. This is shadow on shadow gameplay here. Usually we like to have 1 shadow and 1 light in our videos, but our little play testing group, we've all dived into one of the various heroes, and Mark and I have been exploring the Shadow Realm. Mark, who is an avid dark side player in anything he does, naturally went to the Big Daddy Chane. And I was intrigued by Levia's mechanic, and we've been having fun. Mark's been having a lot of success with Chane, and I've, even through the frustrations of learning, have really enjoyed trying to figure out how to make this brute deck work.
I'm gonna tap Chane, go to 2 Soul Shackles. I'm gonna play another blue Vexing Malice from the arsenal, pitching a yellow, and I have 1 floating. So it's coming at you for 2 arcane, 1 physical, go again.
Okay. We're going to pitch a yellow. No, not a yellow. We'll pitch a red. Yeah, we'll pitch a red to block 1 and then take the other.
Alright.
And then how much damage?
1 physical.
1 physical. Now, I do like to block to put cards into my graveyard, but knowing Chane, and now he's starting to get the Malvern Skies is the only card. You have no playable cards in your banish zone?
That is correct.
1 card in hand?
2 cards.
2 cards in hand. Go again action. I will gladly not defend here.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
Okay, take the 1.
I'm gonna play a Piercing Shadow Vise, pitching a red to give me 2 resources, and then spend them both. Piercing Shadow Vise says I could play it from the Banish Zone, but I'm not. And if I have dealt arcane damage to opposing hero this turn, Piercing Shadow Vise gets +2. So it's base 3 with the +2. It's coming at you for 5.
We're gonna block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No reactions.
No reactions as well.
I will just pass it over to you.
No resources for the sword, or no go again on that?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So I have 1 card in hand. This cycles to the bottom of my deck. Graveyard count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I usually like to get around 10 before I start to do some shenanigans. On my turn, no need to roll the pants here with only a 1 card hand. So we will swing the Ravenous Meataxe, which costs 2. We'll pitch a yellow. Whenever you attack with the Ravenous Meataxe, draw a card. Discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more is discarded this way, the Ravenous Meataxe gains +2 power until the end of turn. It is a blue Wrecker Romp, which does have a 6 power, so I'm swinging the Meataxe for a 5.
5. I'll block with my Grasp of the Arknights, which has a 2, and then the Aether Ironweave, which has a 1 block. So I'll block for 3.
No reaction on my part.
No reactions here.
Alright, so then you'll take 2 damage. I got you at 36, me at 37. We're going to end this turn by cycling and drawing off 4.
Got 2 Soul Shackles. I'm going to banish 2 cards now. 1 banish, 2 banish. And we get a Invert Existence and a Piercing Shadow Vise red. Both have Blood Debt, and both can be played from the Banish Zone.
Before you ask, my graveyard is nothing but attacks.
Kind of figured that. Not a fan, not a fan.
Which means, does that card have Blood Debt on it?
Yes, they both do.
I like that. That keeps it there, and you take some pecking damage, perhaps.
We're going to start this turn by playing a Dimensional Gateway Aura, which says whenever you play an attack action card or a non-attack action card from the Banish Zone, if you haven't played a card of that type, deal 1 arcane damage to target hero. Then, if I deal myself damage during my turn, I have to get rid of it.
Okay.
That costs 2. I'm going to pitch a blue for it. I'll have 1 floating. Then it has go again, too. So, go in action. I will tap Chane, play Piercing Shadow Vise from the Banish Zone. I will pitch a yellow, pay for it, so I'll be at 1 again, 1 floating. This simply is coming at you. Well, first you got the Arcane from the Dimensional Crossroads, and then this is coming at you for 4 or possibly 6 if you let the Arcane through.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Go
we've learned our lesson about the Arcane situation with the Piercing Shadow of Eyes in previous testing games. So we will pitch a... I don't need this card right now. We'll pitch an Art of War to use one of the resource it generates to block the Arcane from playing the dimensional from the Dimensional Crossroads trigger.
Right.
And then the Piercing Shadow of Ice is just an attack of what now?
Or go again.
4? We will block with a Beast Within for 3.
So you have 2 cards in hand?
2 cards in hand, 1 in arsenal, 1 resource remaining from the Art of War pitch.
Alright. The go again action. I'm gonna spend the 1.
No reaction?
Yeah, no reaction, sorry.
Alright, so I do take 1 there.
Oh, with the go again action, I'll swing the sword. It's coming at you for... Well, because I played a card from my banish zone, it gets +2. So it's coming at you for 3, and then if any of that gets through, 1 Arcane.
Well, we're not worried about the 1 Arcane because we have the resource. However, we want to continue to block. So we're going to block with a Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell. Blue is a 3 block.
Interesting, okay. Okay. So, we're gonna close the chain.
Do you have go again?
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize.
But take it back, or?
No. Does my resource go away?
I don't believe so, because the turn isn't over yet.
Well,
It
then
stays.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I'm just closing the chain.
So I can. You'll see why I had to choose the Convulsions and not the card in my hand in a second. Okay, so I didn't take any damage. We closed the chain, and you can.
As an instant now, I'm gonna play Invert Existence, and I'm gonna pitch a red to play it. Just say it's banish up to 2 cards in an opposing hero's graveyard. If an attack action and a non-attack action card are banished this way, deal 2 Arcane to them.
Okay, so you probably want to pick an attack action card that has Blood Debt.
Well, how many cards in hand do you have?
I have 1 card in hand and 1 card in arsenal. This is the only non-attack action. So if
So that one for sure.
And that does not have Blood Debt. But now you would want to pick a card with Blood Debt to start putting on, some added.
Yeah.
Some
Go with Shadow of Blasphemous.
Okay.
That is Blood Debt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So then I have the 1 resource. So I block an Arcane, and that does 2 Arcane.
Yep.
All right. So I
it's
take
1 source, so
I take
you gotta
1.
take 1.
If I was a smarter player, I would have maybe have foresaw the situation fully out of thinking you would pick a Blood Debt card. Because the reason why I didn't want to block with Mark of the Beast was because it just goes into my banish zone.
Ooh,
And
nice.
I wanted to start to not have to deal with Blood Debt for just a little while longer. But I cannot play this because it costs 2. But it does pitch for yellow, so I will get to pitch, swing, draw, discard. It is not a 5 or more, it is a blue Dread Screamer, so it's just a swing for 3. And then at the end of this turn, I will suffer 1 Blood Debt damage from the Shadow of Blasphemy.
Yeah, I forgot to tick my Soul Shackle, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I had 2 cards on her last turn, so I should be at 3. Alright, so you're coming at me for 3.
Yeah.
I will just take the 3.
Okay. All right, so 33, 35. I will cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got 3 Soul Shackles. Got a Dread Triptych, a Ghostly Visit, and a Piercing Shadow Vise.
Oh, let me take the blood damage.
Cool. So Piercing Shadow Vise and Ghostly Visit both have Blood Debt and can be played from the Banish Zone. So we're going to start with a Seeds of Agony, which states the next attack action card I play that costs 2 or less deals 1 arcane damage to target hero. Then I will play a Piercing Shadow Vise for my Banish Zone, pitching a blue to pay for it. I'll have 1 floating. So, with Dimensional Crossroads, you deal 1 arcane because I'm playing an action card. And then Seeds of Agony deal 1 arcane. And then Piercing Shadow is coming at you for 3. And if either of these arcane gets through, it'll be a +2 on it.
2 separate sources, correct?
Correct.
Pitch an Art of War and block both.
2 Art of Wars at the bottom of the deck. Woo!
Okay. Cannot.
So now I'm just coming at you for 3. I forgot about this. 3, go again.
Forgot about, oh. I will block for 3 with a yellow barraging bighorn.
For the go again action, I'll spend the 1 and play a Ghostly Visit from the Banish Zone. It's coming at you for 2, no go again.
And we will block with a yellow Dread Screamer for 3.
Cool. Arsenal, pass.
Alright, 1 card in hand, 1 card cycles, 1 blood debt. Where am I at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm almost at the time when I think, from my studies, eventually I can swing the momentum by using my husk, and then it would be go time. We're almost there, I think. But until that meantime, we're going to keep going the slow game. It might look like I'm doing nothing, but I promise you, viewers at home, we are building to something. We will swing with the Meataxe, pitch a blue, have 1 floating, draw, discard. It is a 6 or more deep-rooted evil, so the Meataxe swings for 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
A block for 3.
Alrighty, no reaction from me.
Reaction.
You take 2, and then during my end phase, I did not turn off Blood Debt, so I will take 1, cycling this card, and switching it over to you.
Hey, I got 4 Soul Shackles now.
We're going to shackle that soul, baby.
Shadow of Usur, Bounding Demagogue, Rip Through Reality, And this is a proxy shadow puppetry.
Okay. And shadow puppetry does not have blood debt, so it can't be played.
It's not.
How many of those 3 in your Banish Zone have blood debt?
These 3.
Oh, so you're for sure. Dimensional Crossroads is done after this turn.
Possibly.
I'll keep interjecting with some short stories while. Well,
Yeah,
it does take a while for 4 cards in hand and 3 on the 4. Well, potentially, if that wasn't a shadow puppetry and was usable, 4 on the table to decide the right action of play. So as he thinks, yeah, even though we're relatively new to the Flesh and Blood scene, our experiences in Destiny, over the last 3 years prior to this, kind of got us into TCGs. I know it's a weird TCG to get us into it, but we switched over about 8 months ago and have really liked it ever since. So if you're on the fence about whether to get into the game, don't be scared by the high price points. Start with the Blitz decks, and you can find some things that are relatively competitive for cheap. So, Mark, you just stop me from interjecting and go wherever you want.
I know.
I'm just talking so there's not so much dead air. And,
Oh, I hear you.
And if you are looking to get
Hey.
into... Oh, all right, go ahead.
Founding Demagogue. Or tap Chane before I do that to go to 5. That's going to come at you for 3. Go again.
Nothing special?
Nothing special.
Let's block with a Command and Conqueror for 3.
Alright. Go again action.
So Bounding Demigod has go again, or you soul shackled that?
Soul Shackle to the 5.
Okay. And Bounding Demigod again costs 0?
Yep.
Oh my god. They gave this guy so many zeros.
Totally. Pitcher red. Oh, can't do that in that order. Ignabbit. But he screwed up the sacred thing.
Did you play Bounding Demigod from your thing?
I needed Arcane to go through first.
Yeah, but did you play Bounding Demigod from your thing? Because then an Arcane does happen.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good call. Yeah.
Okay, so if we rewind a second here with the Crossroads, if he plays a attack action, and he hasn't, he gets to, from his Banish Zone, he gets to deal an Arcane. And I will pitch a blue. I'll have 2 left over, and I'll block that Arcane though. So
Okay,
still irrelevant, but you do get a card out of my hand.
Pitch a yellow, rip through reality. It's coming at you for 2.
But no go again, because Rip the Reality, if you've dealt Arcane against go again?
Correct.
Interesting. Shadow of Ursa have blood debt?
Yes, it does. I'm taking it.
Nah, you're not necessarily. You can pop the Snapdragons.
Yeah, no, but I
know. I'm trying to think in my head. So how much physical damage here?
2.
2. Let's use the brute pants for 2.
Cool. I will pass.
Oh, I love it. You love.
I'm gonna take 1 blood debt.
could be a little bit of a, something's there.
You give me 1 blood debt, scorekeeper?
Oh, sorry. Alright, I got you at 30 and me at 33. Let me check my graveyard here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. We're gonna pitch a red, swing, draw, flip, Art of War, not.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's all my Art of Wars. Not.
Yeah.
Not a 5 or 6. So just attacking for 3. No resources floating. No additional actions. But I think this is the last time I'm doing this before we go for it.
Coming at me for 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Block for 3.
No reaction.
No reaction.
I will take a blood debt, go down to 32, cycle these 2 cards. How many soul shackles you got? 5?
5.
Ooh, 5 a turn. 5 cards a turn is a lot.
Yeah, I think I'm in a good place right now.
You think that? I haven't even started,
Here we go.
I haven't even started playing the game yet.
I know. Dimensional Gateway, which does not have blood debt, can't be played from the Banish Zone. I got a Seeds of Agony. Sadly, I'm going to lose my Soul Reaping.
No,
card.
So sad.
Auburn Skies.
Lost it. Let's go.
Then I got another Shadow of Ursur.
Is it oo or
I think it's Ursur, but I got troubles with R's. U-R-S-U-R, so it's like Ursur, I think.
Yeah, you said it perfectly.
Ursur.
The Soul Reaper.
This game has been going on for like 20 minutes, and you guys have done 18 damage.
The correct time is 32 minutes, and if you're out there, James or anybody else from LSS, you have decided to make this character that I'm playing do what it is doing, and so if you are bored within the first 30 minutes of this game, or think that some of these games will actually finish in the given time limit that you have given people to play, you are insane.
I do concur. Seeds of Agony from the Banish Zone. Followed up by a Shadow of Ursur. The text on this card, as an additional cost to play Shadow of Ursur, you may banish a card with blood debt from your hand. If you do, it gains Go Again. So I'm going to banish a Rip from Reality. So it gets Go Again. So it's 1 Arcane, 2 damage, and Go Again.
So, this was going to be the turn where I tempo swinged, but I don't like it's the double Ursur turn, and I also don't care for the fact that you have to do Arcane to get Rip Through Reality to be a go-go. So we'll pitch a Doomsday. It doesn't look like it's in the cards for me today. 2 resources floating. We'll block the 1 Arcane from the Seeds of Agony. And then the Shadow of Ursur does how much damage, sir?
2.
We will not defend that.
Oh, take 2.
Yep, 30 to 30.
Go again. I will just Command and Conquer, pitching in blue. On floating.
This was a horrible time for you to have Command and Conquer.
You know what? Can I take that back really quick?
No.
No. Scratch that. Yeah, I'm gonna play it.
Don't take it back because it's putting me in a pinch.
Okay. Well, I was thinking about swinging with the sword first and making a Soul Shackle, but I think 5 Soul Shackles is good right now. So.
I think that's a great play because you know that I've been sitting on a really good arsenal card.
I actually thought it was Doomsday for a while, so.
I have no. I would never do that. I would do it if it was on the verge of being played. It would stink. Like I could take the 6 with the husk, but it blows up the arsenal. Oh no, it doesn't blow up the arsenal. It has to hit.
Yes.
It has to hit.
Yeah.
I feel like it's time to start doing things. So we will. Hopefully, you don't have some type of reaction. We will block with the carrion husk.
Cool. No reactions.
Okay. And if you are aren't familiar with carrion husk, defends for 6 just one time, then goes to your banished zone and has blood debt. So no reactions, no reactions. I'm just gonna flip that over and use this cracked bauble to represent the carrion husk in the banished zone as a blood debted card, bringing me up to 2.
Try to take 2 blood debt, Jim.
Oh, nice. Look at me. Winning the game.
And over to you.
Alright, cycles. Now, we can do some things. We have to be smart about how we do these things. Okay. I know the play. Play is Shadow Puppetry first, which the next attack action card this turn gains +1 and go again, which is awesome. Then the next move would be to play this red Endless Maw. We're going to pitch a blue Endless Maw to pay for it. 1 card still in hand. So this Endless Maw is going to gain go again. And then Endless Maw also has a clause on it that says banish 3 randos from the graveyard. If a 6 or more is banished this way, the Maw gains +3 because there's so many mouths on this creature that he just keeps chewing you. So, well, banishing 3, do you care if I shuffle like you see me doing now and then just pick the top 3?
Yep. Top 3 is cool.
1, 2, 3. Alright, we got a Dread Screamer. Does not meet the qualifications. A Deep-Rooted Evil does. And a Hungering Slaughter Beast does. That's going to bring my blood debt total up to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But turns off the blood debt for the turn due to Levia's innate ability. And because of that, Endless Maw now becomes a 9 plus the 1 from the Shadow Puppetry. It's a 10 with go again. What a sick little display of power here.
10 go again. Block for 6, 7, 8 with the skull cap.
Alrighty, I will not react.
Cool, so I'll take 2.
1, 2. I will close said chain, even though it does not matter. And then I will swing with the Ravenous Meataxe, pitching a Mark of the Beast yellow, drawing and discarding. It is a Deep-Rooted Evil, so it's a 6 or more, so we are swinging for 5. It's a 15 damage turn. You love to see it.
I'll take the 5.
Oh, he loves it. No reaction from me. I got you at 21 and me at 30. Blood debt was turned off from this turn. I am going to cycle. Cards in hand for you, sir.
2.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's play.
Soul Shackles, 5. Got a Remembrance, Marvin Skies, Piercing Shadow Vise, Ghostly Visit, and a Seeds of Agony.
Okay.
I got 5 blood dead right now.
5 blood debt, all playable within this chain link.
Banished Zone world. Yep.
But with only 2 cards in hand, there's no way that you should have enough resources to be playing these cards.
But I guarantee you I cannot play every single one of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way, right? So with 2 cards in one in arsenal, but 2 cards in hand. There's no way, and chances are you'd have to make a soul shackle to go again.
Yeah.
So, let's see how this plays out. However, it does make me sad that we are on the 40-minute mark, and if the official time limit was 55 minutes, I don't know if...
There's no way I can do Chane in 55 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know if we get there. Same with how much I had to block in this early game to be able to start to do these turns. Well, we'll see. And maybe that just means we're bad, right? Or not fast enough. We'll try. Ryan, are you still in here?
Yeah.
Oh, for those of you watching the game at home, that random voice you may have heard one time is El Capitan, the leader of the Inner Circle, Mr. R.M. Wags. And what are your thoughts, Ryan? Do I have a chance?
You're playing extremely well right now.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's like super cool to see. I haven't seen Mark on the ropes like this.
Yeah, I haven't been drawing my blues.
Yeah. It's interesting to see Chane kind of handcuffed because it hasn't happened yet.
1 to 6. Rip through reality, so it's coming at you for 4. Go again.
So it has go again no matter what because of the shackle creation.
Yeah.
4 go again.
Yep.
And then you pitched a what color?
Yellow.
So you have, and that costs 2. Okay. So just to be 110% abstract, because like if I was next to you in the real world and not, I'd be able to see these things. You have 1 card in hand. What's the cost of? Give me the cost of all the cards in your banish zone.
2100.
2100. But the Vise can get spiked if I take the Vise can be a bigger damage card if I take an Arcane. Okay. No repercussions here from that. We will not block. We'll not defend this one.
No reaction.
Same. So I'll take the 4. I'm at 26.
Well, Piercing Shadow Vise coming at you for 2.
Okay, what color? You just pitched a what?
Yellow Seeds of Agony.
Yellow, no resources floating.
Nope.
No resources floating, and Piercing Shadow Vise costs 2, so the Snapdragon Scalers are off the table. Correct?
Yep.
I'm just trying to think if there's any way you can play those 3 cards against me that you have.
I'm 100% honest. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't think... thanks for being like that, because obviously we're learning Chane together. I'm just trying to think if there could have been. Obviously, you're a friendly guy. So this is just a 2? Just a border 2?
Yep.
Oh, baby, we're taking that 2 all day.
Yeah, I know. All day.
All day. All right, how much blood debt are we soaking here?
3.
3. 1, 2, 3. Usually I'm the one. All right, 24-18. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
This is. Viewers at home can't see the smile on my face, but it's big.
Yeah, dude.
I either.
We're going to play a yellow Dread Screamer, pitching a blue. We'll have 1 resource floating. Dread Screamer's clause is banish 3 randos, and if a 6 or more is banished this way, it gains go again. Oh, I shouldn't be shuffling facing me. That's kind of bonkers. All right, we shuffled them up. We'll do top 3. All right, we got a Dread Screamer red, meets the qualifications. Barraging Bighorn, Barraging Bighorn. 3 6s, one of which contains Blood Debt. Bringing my Blood Debt up to 6. Let me double check that for you. I don't want to make mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Husk 6. 3 nons. Turning off Blood Debt for the turn and giving this go again. So this is going to be a 5 go again with 1 resource floating. And in all transparency, it does turn on Deep-Rooted Evil's ability.
Yep. Black for 3.
Okay. No reaction.
No reaction.
So you take 2. I will close the chain. And this is where big decisions need to get made. I feel like having the Deep-Rooted Evil for later might be really important, especially if I'm okay with playing a card from hand. This is the only one in here, and if I have another Dread Screamer later, I could run this same play. Wouldn't it be maybe more of a pinnacle situation? And you arsenaled a card last turn. So we're just going to pitch and Command and Conquer. I'll still have 1 floating.
A black for 1 with the skull cap.
No reactions.
No reaction.
Alright, you take 5 and the arsenal card. Ooh, the Vise. Cycle and rotate back to you.
Got 6 coming. 3 and 3. Here we go. Bounding Demagogue. Shadow Puppetry. Riftbind. Rip Through Reality. Invert Existence. And a Vexing Malice.
Wow, 6 a turn is a lot.
Yeah, that's...
Now, there was one other game we played against each other where I had the upper hand like this.
Yeah.
And I got extremely overconfident and lost. So I need to not be doubting you, even though I have a big health lead.
So we are gonna burn this crap. Seeds of Agony to a Shadow of Ursur, banishing a Ghostly Visit to give it go again. So we got 1 arcane, 2 damage, and go again.
Okay, so now since you banished a card from your hand, how many cards in hand?
2.
2. And go. They're kind of stacked up, hard for me to see real quick. So it's Demagogon, Rip Through, Ghostly. What's under the Ghostly?
Ghostly, Riftbind, Invert, Ghostly, and then Rip Through Reality. So 0, 1, 2.
Nothing that gets spiked if I take Arcane, except a Rip Through Reality gains go again if I do.
Correct.
So the key cog to the whole puzzle here, if he doesn't want to go up to 7 Soul Shackles, eventually, is to not take this Arcane. Give me a second to gather my thoughts. I'll pitch a yellow Graveling Growl to block the arcane and have one floating.
Alright.
And then the Shadowverser attacks for 2.
Damage, go again.
I will not defend that 2.
Oh, take 2. Tap Chane. Go to 7.
Oh my, this guy, he's going crazy with him.
Play a Bounding Demagogue. It's coming at you for 4 because I played a non-attack action. And go again.
4, go again. Let me just think real quick. Go again. A lot of those cards that you have do 4. I'm doing okay right now. 4 go again. I'll block with a Beast Within. So for 3...
A reaction.
Same. I'll take 1.
A Ghostly Visit. A Razor Reflex.
Next,
at you for 4.
Yeah. We'll use the pants for 1 and take 3.
How many cards in hand?
2.
Okay.
Any reactions there?
I'm thinking.
Oh my. You have 1 card in hand?
Yeah, no reaction.
Okay, no. Yep. So 1. You did 4 damage. So I blocked 1.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And then invert existence probably.
Arsenal pass.
No, okay. So how much blood debt you taking?
You don't have any non-attack reactions or non-attacks in your...
I will check. I think I do. Shadow Puppetry. So and Art of War. So if you want to...
Art of War is instant.
Oh, so not counting Art of War, then just Shadow Puppetry, which is a shadow action. So if you want to fire it off, I do have a resource floating.
No, I'm going to hold.
Okay.
I'm going to hold. Kill me 4, baby.
4?
Yep.
Alright, 7-18. I wanted a bigger turn, but greedy people can't be greedy all the time. So we're going to pitch a yellow and swing a Hungering Slaughter Beast, banishing 3 randos. There is no boost effect here. It's just a 7 damage attack. And that's it. So as I banish, I will update the blood debt and hopefully turn it off. Actually, I think it's guaranteed. Wrecker, hey, I got that Shadow Puppetry. And Endless Maw. So 1 with blood debt, bringing me up to 7. And 2 at 6, so turning off blood debt for the turn.
The block with 5 and the gloves for 6.
Okay. So you block 6, you take 1. Got you at 6. This goes there. We turned off the blood debt. Cycle, and we go back to you. 7 cards off the top, baby. Didn't think I'd ever be excited to say that.
Yeah, you're playing well, man.
Well, I kind of realized in my last 3 goes at it with her that I was shooting. This is PG. I was prematurely going with the attacks. I was not building up the graveyard and like. That's a good one. He's just showing it off to the camera. Anyways, yeah, I'm trying a different strategy this game, and it seems to be working. I've also gotten lucky. You have, like you said, weren't drawing your blues. I also might be able to get away with the Hooves of the Shadow Beast using this strategy. And just take the additional action points from the Dread Screamers and the Shadow Puppetries and the potential Art of Wars. And if I switch over to the Hooves of the Shadow Beast, then I could incorporate Goliath Gauntlet. Because I didn't really pants party too much.
Everything. Good. Possibly.
Is there any chance you kill yourself this turn? No.
I don't know. We'll see what the hell's going on here, man.
Okay.
Shadow of Ursur. Banishing a Seeds of Agony. Coming at you for 2. Go again.
We will take the 2.
Okay. And the Seeds of Agony.
Okay.
Playing a Riftbind.
So what does Riftbind say?
Pitching a yellow to pay for its cost. So I got 1 floating. If you play Riftband from your banish zone, or you may play it, if you do, it gains +X, where X is the number of non-attack action cards you have played this turn. So this gets a +1, so it's coming at you for 2.
So it'll be 2 damage, but 1 arcane prior, right?
And I'm also tapping Chane.
You did tap Chane. See,
So 2 go again.
The not tapping Chane made me 100% sure that you had a Razor in the arsenal, but I still think you might. But I don't know if I'm scared right now. I feel like if I just hold my hand and take this heat, I may be able to gang your ass. So 1 and then 2 go again?
No, this doesn't matter because this cost is 1 and this has to be a 0 or less. So it just no arcane. Just
then we'll take the 2, baby, all day.
All right, go again action.
Go again from the chain, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna break the Aetherweave. So I'm gonna get $2 from that. So I'll go up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
I spend 1. Play a Riftbind again, so it's coming at you for 2.
Yeah, here's the Red Razor.
Sorry, 2.
But I don't know if I care. I'm not in kill zone. Let me just maybe just look at my hand for a second and make sure I'm not gonna cost myself the game for any stupid reason. No defense.
All right, take 2.
Yep.
Or sorry, Snapdragon.
Oh, I forgot about those. Okay.
All right, Hogan action. And spend 1. Play an instant invert existence.
All right. Attack.
Let me know if you have any non
I know. Attack. Instant. But that doesn't count, right?
Yeah.
Attack.
All right, cool. Give me.
Deep Rooted Evil, you say? Hungering Slaughter Beast Within, Deep Rooted Evil, Dread Screamer, Boneyard Marauder, Writhing
Do
Beast.
with Blood Debt, but not deep rooted.
Yeah, okay. Hungering Slaughter Beast.
One more.
2?
Yeah, 2 cards.
Hungering Slaughter Beast and Yellow Dread Screamer both have Blood Debt. Oh, no. You probably don't. You probably want it to be a card with 6, right?
Yeah, 6 in Blood Debt. Yeah.
Boneyard, there you go. Boneyard Marauder and Hungering Slaughter Beast.
Well, so no damage to you, but I still that. And then with my remaining resource, I will play a Ghostly Visit for 2.
We will not block that 2.
And then I have priority. I'm going to play Eclipse.
Okay.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is Blood Debt, and I will spawn Ursur.
Now, if I kill you, you took no Blood Debt that turn?
I'm going to take 1.
You're going to take 1. Okay. So 5 to 10. Read me Ursur. J. Uso, real quick. Read him to me.
As far as you're concerned, once per turn action, 0, attack for 6. Then he has some stuff when he attacks a hero with cards in their soul, but obviously you have no soul.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm evil.
That's the truth. No soul there.
Evil AF. Well, the question then becomes: can I kill you this turn, and then just block out? Maybe you kill yourself. I don't know. We're gonna go with. We'll find out. He's got 6 health. That guy.
Yep.
Yeah. If you win, then good for you. Let's go Shadow Puppetry for a 0. Then we'll pitch a Mark of the Beast to pay for a Hungering Slaughter Beast, which is going to attack for 8 because the +1 for puppetry, and it will have Go Again. I have to banish 3 randos, so it's an 8 Go Again. One, 2, 3. Beast Within, Dread Screamer. 1 Blood Debt, turns off Blood Debt for the turn.
Block for 5.
Block for 5. Okay. So you take or no reaction?
No reaction.
Alright, so 5 of 8, you take 3.
Yep.
Down to 2. The Go Again will close the chain. The Go Again from the Shadow Puppetry. We will pitch the Wrecker Romp and do the Deep Rooted Evil.
Can only how much is that coming for?
6.
You can block for 5.
So you'll take 1.
Yep.
Oops, sorry, I did that to myself. Sorry. You take 1. All right, so
Game.
Why? Why good game?
4 cards. That's my hand.
Yeah, I know, but don't you get to swing with him for 0 resources next turn?
I mean, yes, but then I'm going to take Blood Debt.
So you have no cards in hand, but won't you be able to possibly, aren't some of the cards that you could get like 0s that you could play? Let's just see what happens.
We'll play it out, but
see what happens, because we've never done this before.
I
One,
will die.
two,
I will
three,
die.
4. Yeah, I just gotta block you out here, I think.
Pretty much.
Well, we'll see. We'll find out.
I only had like one resource or something. That'd be nice.
So you can swing with him, which is a 6 go again, right?
Yep.
And then you could seeds, but then could you play either of
Well,
those?
he doesn't have go again because there's no soul, so he's just a 6.
Oh,
I'll probably have to tap Chane to give it go again, and then I have no money to pay for anything else.
okay, so I do win.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. I could have blocked. I couldn't have used this card, but I would have blocked and then tried to. So, as we recap here, we'll discuss post game afterwards. But I know the viewers at home, you cannot see the joy, but our playtest group has been testing against Chane for a long time, and we have not had much success against him. So this is maybe the first time we've beat him in quite some time, which makes me very happy. I've been working hard on this Levia deck. My feedback, and if any of you have any feedback for me, would be perhaps I don't run the Scabskin Leathers. Perhaps I run the Hooves of the Shadow Beast and just rely on go-agains from either Art of War, Shadow Puppetry, or Dread Screamer, and kind of play this long game. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Mark, any final thoughts if you were to play Levia again, if you would do anything different knowing how much I block in the early game?
No, I mean, I think I did everything I could do. It was just the luck of the draw type of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. And the Roundtable of Rathe is signing off. Peace out.
Yep.